Leo, welcome to your Astroflower family weekly reading going from the 9th to the 15th, eclipse week as well. And that eclipse is connecting the root and the sacrum chakra. It's all about fundamental desires, and we saw that in the monthly readings as well. So, hope you're doing well. Let's just see what goes on for you. Hope you have a lovely reading. You've got the overall energy, the Nine of Cups. I think this is because of the stance that you've been making over the last couple of weeks here, or the position that you've been doing over the last couple of weeks, which is provoked the energy around you in order to provide for you opportunities. And these are clear opportunities because you're also at the same time you've been clearing out things within your life. This could be financial as much as relationships. And whichever it is, I think now it's making space where you can actually see and feel those opportunities or those gifts that are around you, those moments where the door opens, you kind of go, yeah, that'd be exciting to explore. On your karmic mission here, you've got the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is a little bit like, you've got these Three of Cups here. They're not fallen over. It's not like the Five of Cups, so there's no disappointment here. The only disappointment comes when you don't accept that cup there, and then these cups will fall, and then you'll end up having to sort of reconnect with two cups. But whatever it is, it's still looking to the future, and it's a case of distilling your three cups, your connection with everything on everyone, social connection with everyone that is around you, into sort of one cup. And I think this is a case of redefining yourself. I think this is what's going on this week. You're redefining who you are, your persona, your position, your orientation, your direction that you're taking in regards to your relationships. And you're owning it, which is really nice. It seems like that way. Seven of Swords, reading wouldn't be complete without the Seven of Swords at the moment. I tell you, there's a lot of sevens flying around. That and the Tower as well. And the Devil's been showing up quite a lot, so it may come up with you, but we'll see. Seven of Swords here. I think the universe is encouraging you to take this position to distill everything that is in around you, because it will avoid complications in the future. And that's what the playing smart is about. This playing smart here from the universe is encouraging you to be you fully. And when you are you, there is no doubt. And therefore you will be able to see very quickly what situations are worth fighting for, what situations are not worth fighting for. And this is where you can play smart. This is where you can really position yourself or create a scenario which works for you enormously. Five of Cups. What was I saying about the Two of Cups? The thing to the Two of Cups here. So these are the three cups here that should have been distilling, and in the past there is certain aspects of these, and the reason you're distilling it this week, is because in the past you've got rid of some cups around you. That's what's happened here. This is the past connecting to your future, and this is where you should be adding your cup to the other two cups, going across that bridge and going on to a whole new scenario for you. A whole new sort of situation. And it could well mean that it's family members and friends and stuff like that, and they will still be around you. But, the relationship will have evolved. One way or another, basically. One way or another. Let's just see what's going on in your forward thinking. Beautiful. This is also this week as well. This is that eclipse reading, getting down to the fundamentals in life. And this is what the repositioning is all about. And you get the Queen of Cups here. And the Queen of Cups in your future self is how you're turning the negative situations that are around you, that Five of Cups and the Seven of Swords, sorry. Although the Seven of Swords is really not really a negative card, but it has to deal with the negative part of the world. And you're radiating your joy and love about being here and being you. And I think that's what if if you can get that thread going through your conversation that is within you, encouraging you to embrace life on your terms, of course, that's where you're going to really start turning all negatives into positives. And you get the 7 of Wands here as well. As I say, there's been loads of 7s coming up. This is another sort of evident path sort of scenario. There's the 7 of Cups, which is very evident path. These are the two real sort of evident path sort of situations on this. And this is where you should have realised your path. And this is the success within you, which is the 6 of Wands there. That is that success in you. And you're taking that on and just following your path. You don't have to defend it. You have to live it. And once you live your path, anybody who tries to push you off your path or deviate you from your path, they will be so out of sync with you that it'd be a case of kind of going, who are you? Yeah, no, very nice, thank you very much, but no thanks. I'm going down here. And I think this is what is all about. You don't actually have to defend it. You have to live it. That's the best way to defend it. You should never defend your heart either in your romance. You should never protect your heart. I know that sounds really... No, everyone says, no, you've got to protect your heart and stuff like that. You've got to protect your energy. You've got to protect yourself. But surely, protecting yourself, doesn't that turn you into a prisoner of yourself? So just be very wary of that. Don't be your own prisoner. Okay? Oh, new beginning for you. Didn't see that drop out. Let's just see what's going on. This is that new you that's being pushed to the fore. Let's see what's going on in your financial side. You get the 8 of Cups here. I think you're walking away from like a stale situation. So in your job or your business or your project, if there's anything that it's getting a bit stale, getting a bit of a rut, getting a bit of I'm not really making enough money for the amount of work I put into it, I'd walk away for it, because that's in theory what's going to be around you and encouraging you to walk to. It's also a case of curiosity and learning a lot about yourself. And this is eclipse as well, because the moon there is going in front of the sun. This is walking away from illusions and walking towards fundamental desires within your life. And that's what the eclipse is all about. So let's just see how the universe is influencing you here. Chariot card. It's all coming. The moment you do it, it's like turning on the lights, right? And you could be turning on the lights of a sports stadium. You know, all the lights on at once, which can be a mad. If you imagine this, just one switch, you kind of go and ding, and all the lights are on. You know, it would be quite a mad moment. And this is the same thing for you. It's like when you put it on, it's like opening the sluice gates or opening the dam and allowing the water through. You know, that is the scenario where the universe is sort of saying, the moment you start walking towards it, like, you know, the fundamentals, the moment you start decided within you and you start walking towards it, it's gonna come, a lot is gonna come to you. Okay, so we got 2 5s now on your past. So there is obviously a situation where you've had to sort of like realize that actually sometimes you win a lot more by losing, because some things are not worth winning. Basically, why waste your time on something, on fighting for something that just, you know, you're not going to win, or not that you can win, but what's the point? You don't really win anything. And that's where you're coming from, and I think that's where the disappointment comes in as well. You know, it's a very petty energy that you're walking away from. What you're walking towards, opening up a whole new pathway for you. Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is a medium-term cycle, so 9-month cycle, and it's a case of you planting seeds, seeing how it grows, seeing how it harvests, seeing how it stores, seeing how you convert it into flour, and etc., and then into bread, and then how you eat the bread and everything like that, you know. And this opening up of a whole new journey. I can understand the death and rebirth card coming out now. A whole new sort of way of conducting yourself within the financial sort of world, your job, your business, or your projects, whatever it is. Let's just see what's going on the general outcome for you. 7 of Pentacles. What did I say? You've got 3 sevens up here. 3 sevens. How lucky is that? You know, hang on a second. Where am I going? I'm going that way. Lucky is that? You got the So you got these at the top of the dial. What's coming out for you is revelation, is understanding, is revealing to you. That's what revelation does, and it reveals to you, you know, the evident path that you should be going down on your relationship side, following your passions, which is what that is all about. And on your financial path is nurturing, and that's what that's all about. These tie in together. These two tie in together, and these two tie in together. And on the Astroflower, you've got the overall outcome, which is the sevens, and then you've got these two here in the middle, which is what is you are creating or manifesting in your life at the moment. So yeah, and 3 sevens. You look at casinos, don't they say 3 sevens is really lucky? That's the jackpot. This is what you could be realizing. You could be winning the jackpot here, Leo. Absolutely brilliant. Well, let's get on with your. Let's do a bit of clarification. Thank you very much for being here, showing your support, commenting, which is really good. Also liking, obviously subscribing and clicking that bell, which is really important apparently. And yeah, sharing as well across all media platforms. It helps us out. That's the way in which you can just show your support for this channel. Be absolutely lovely. There's loads of also links in the description below. But anyway, on to the clarification. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, you get the Ace of Swords with the 9 of Cups. I got a funny feeling the overall energy that's bringing into you is a multitude. It's got like layers on it. And these layers arrive at different times. It's like sometimes you're at the beach and you can see a wave coming in. And it's that little white water that's coming in, but there's also another wave that's breaking on top of it as well. And it's, you know, so you've got these multitudes of possibilities here. And I think it's a case of choosing one thing at a time. And once you engage really in a hierarchy of sort of kind of going, yeah, that's absolutely a must do. Yeah, that's a must do. Yeah, that I must. Yeah, that I should do. Yeah. Be nice, that sort of thing. And then once you start getting all of those sort of things together, that's when you start focusing on the absolute pluses in your life. And then once you are focusing on the absolute pluses on the life, you will then get that sensation that you are winning across the board, basically, Leo, which would be really nice, which is really good because you've had a stupendous year really in regards to the towers, basically. Let's see what's going on with your. Yeah, this is it. The 8 of the 8. Now you got 2 8s down on your karmic missions. Now, the 8 of Cups, 8 of Swords. Sorry. This is where you're distilling stuff and putting it into one cup, putting it into one heart, one direction, as it were. This is where you're freeing yourself up. You can free yourself up karmically, and your karmic ties to any relationship you can let go of because you're freeing yourself up. You're distilling your relationships, or you're distilling you into one concentrated cup, as it were. What's with the 7 of Swords? The moment you start doing it, remember what I was talking about, those 2 cups there? Sorry, those 2 cups there. That's what those 2 cups there are. And once you start playing smart, it's going to be so obvious for you to convert all those disappointments into absolute gifts, real gems. You know, I'm so glad I learned that about that situation or that person and stuff like that. They're no longer in my life. Absolutely brilliant, and it makes me feel happy, you know, sort of thing. And you don't wish any sort of harm or anything like that on another person, and you wish only the best for them as well, but it's good to be karmically liberated from that. I think that is what is going on here. Yeah, it wouldn't be reading without the devil as well. Yeah, the devil is in the detail here, and I think you've actually seen the detail in your relationships, in a sense that there may have well been someone who was a little bit obsessive about the situation, a little bit sort of controlling and everything like that, and I think that's come to an end basically for you by the looks of it with the ace, with the Queen of Cups. Yeah, time for something completely new. Empress card. Empress energy, which is the eclipse energy as well, because you've got like, she's behind the sun and she's eclipsing with the moon, and she's creating the earth, and she's creating these fundamental desires out of the joy of living and the joy of, you know, resonating in that sort of sense within you. And when you resonate within you, this is it. It's going to become so obvious, your pathway. I think it's going to be an absolute joy for you. A real absolute joy. Let's just have a look what's here. Yeah, you've taken this wand here. That wand, I said, when you take that wand and live your life, that person is now playing with their life. So they're just following their path. This is what the page does. It opens up the pathway, like the Page of Pentacles on the work side. And you're exploring by sort of throwing your passions out there and seeing how it comes back. A little bit like a boomerang, I guess. You know, it really does bode well for you, this change. Right, let's just see what's going on your financial side. On the Eight of Cups, you get the Seven of Wands. And we literally, they've got the Seven of Wands at the top there. This is on your karmic path, and you got it with the Eight of Cups here. I think this is a case of once you go off, you're going to find your inner strength. You're going to find that pathway there, and that's what you're going to end up nurturing, that pathway with that Seven of Pentacles. So I would put one foot in front of the other if I was you, Leo, and it could be metaphorically as well. But whatever it is, start that journey. The world will be so much of a better place. Yeah, the moment you switch it on and it goes really quickly, this is where you're gonna get like this leap of faith, and I think it's a faith in yourself, a belief in yourself, and the universe here is sort of saying, do it, believe in yourself, take this leap of faith, and when you do, that's when, you know, the universe is really going to get behind you here. With the Five of Swords, Eight of Cups, that's what you got to walk away from. That pettiness that I was talking about earlier on. The moment you start walking towards that sunshine, because that's what she's doing. She's walking, this is all the eclipse. She's eclipsing her heart, basically. That, if you imagine, that's the moon, that's the sun over there, and that's the earth, the passion of life. And you're walking towards the sunshine. You're walking towards your curiosity, your fundamental desires. Yeah, it works really well. With the Page of Pentacles, you get the Three of Swords. Obviously, if this was on the relationship side, this would have a completely different meaning. This is on your financial side. And yeah, I think there has been people around you within your career path that have just caused you a bit of pain more than anything else. And I think this is you getting over it by engaging your pathway, by implanting those seeds and then having to nurture them as they go forward, creating that new you, exploring that new you. With the Seven of Pentacles, you get the Ten of Cups. Yeah, this is where you're moving, and I think this is what this is all about. It's provoking a lot of possibilities, those waves of passions that are around you. And this happiness comes out of seeing the reality for what it is. Seeing things truly. And then when you see things truly within your financial side, within your job, your business, and your projects, that's when you can really start constructing something, creating something. And that's what you should be really doing. Just looking to create in life, in that sort of side of things. And pure sort of happiness, really. Totally a eclipse reading for you. There is, you know, I'm going to be doing a timestamp eclipse reading next week on this channel. So, you know, I'll see you there for that. But great reading, Leo. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much for being here. I really do appreciate your support you give this channel, either through the links in the description or any other which way in which you so desire to sort of like show your support through YouTube. Thank you very much for that. I hope you get the best out of these readings. Don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.